The travelling exhibition, the Nakba, Flight and Expulsion of the Palestinians in 1948, was prepared by the association Flüchtlingskinder im Libanon e.V., Refugee Children in Lebanon, in 2008. The aim of the exhibition is to present the Palestinian view on the origins of the Middle East conflict, with a special focus on the year 1948. Is anybody of us really aware of this tragedy which expelled hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from their towns and villages and made them refugees in their own land and neighbouring countries? In spite of thorough historical research, particularly by Israeli historians, our perception of this region is still largely dominated by the perspective promoted by the State of Israel. The murder of millions of Jews under the National Socialist regime has led to German society, politicians and the mass media predominantly internalizing the Israeli understanding of this period. This has hindered their perception of the sufferings of the Palestinian people. Raising the matter of their flight and expulsion, and especially of their demands to return and be compensated, is still largely seen as taboo. In Israel, the events around 1948 associated with the proclamation of the Israeli state are celebrated as a rebirth after 2,000 years of exile and centuries of persecution. Those events, however, made the majority of Palestinians into a people of refugees who see themselves robbed of their homeland and their property, without any prospect of national self-determination, not to mention compensation, much less a return. But we are convinced that without the knowledge and appropriate recognition of this side of the conflict, there will be no chance of reconciliation, justice and peace in the Near East. Let us not ignore the truth among ourselves. Politically, we are the aggressors and they defend themselves. The country is theirs because they inhabit it, whereas we want to come here and settle down, and in their view we want to take away from them their country. The trauma of the Nakba, the cause for the refugee question, strongly impacts Palestinian identity until today. As an association which supports Palestinian refugees in Lebanon, we consider it therefore our responsibility to evoke understanding among the public for the desires and justified expectations of these people, for their hope for a self-determined and just future. Part of this endeavour is to disseminate knowledge about the Nakba. 50 renowned personalities from academia, politics, churches and the media, as well as the art and cultural scene, have expressed their support for the exhibition. In Germany, the Development and Relief Agency of the Protestant Church, Protestant Development Service, and a public foundation, Foundation for Development Cooperation Baden-Württemberg, have supported the exhibition financially. The exhibition has been on display in more than 100 locations across Germany, Switzerland and Austria, for instance at education centres, municipal libraries, parish halls, trade union halls, schools and universities. Initiated by our partner organisation, Collectif Judéo-Arabe et Citoyen pour la Palestine, the French version of the exhibition, completed in 2013, was presented along with the English version in early 2014 at the European Parliament in Strasbourg. The Alliance of Liberals and Democrats for Europe in the European Parliament supported this project financially. At the opening of the exhibition, all speakers emphasized the importance of the exhibition in the quest for peace.
Liberals and Democrats stands for human rights and for the rule of law. And for this reason, our group is hosting this event, and we have decided to found. Therefore, my wish is that this exhibition will find open minds, eyes, ears, and hearts among the members of the European Parliament.
It should remind Europe of its responsibility to do what it takes in promoting the knowledge for peace.
Je suis simplement l'interprète du texte que nous a envoyé le professeur Alfred Grosser, que nous connaissons bien à Strasbourg, puisqu'il est déjà venu invité. sais pas où.